Hello everyone, and welcome back for the final part in our Stories Untold playthrough. Episode 3 was really cool, getting to crack all those codes, enter those codes, and the fact that I actually got the Morse code right on my first try, super cool, really enjoyed that. I still think episode 1 is my favorite out of the 3 we've played so far, but we got one more session, and let's see what's going to bring this all together. If it's your first time finding the channel, welcome, hope you have a fantastic time, and if you do have a great time, hope you even consider hitting that subscribe button for me. Without any further delay, let's get back in here and wrap up the Stories Untold. The last session. Sometimes you may need to look behind the screen. Is that what it said? To progress? Beyond the screen, it might have said. Wow, what an experience this little game has been. Now, my original plan, as of right now, is to release this as like a one-off video each week.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Oh. Did not expect that.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
Number puzzles. What? Onto the show. Can I look around?
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
I'm in a hospital?
This place must be starting to feel like home to you.
No, because to me, this is my first time being here.
Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually.
What?
Just in here.
Keep a healthy mind. What is going on?
Are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
Mr. Asian.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Okay.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident.
Oh.
In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember.
Oh, so I like tried to block something out?
Your mind. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
Okay, this thing's back. Oh my gosh, that was freaky.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Okay, I did notice there was one line on here. 5610. So the reality of what has actually happened is some kind of a blend of all 3 of these? Is that what we're to understand?
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
Maybe I don't need the
This is
20F.
20F
12, 19,
Report.
86, 23.
Okay. This is so weird. Police department, road traffic accident. Wait a second. So did I cause an accident? Or was I in an accident? Like somebody did that to me. No, it was just fine. I wanted to zoom. That was this one here, wasn't it? Okay. What's this say? Zoom out a little bit. There we go. Rotate this way. Oh, still a little too close. That sweet spot I gotta find. That might be close enough. Arrived on scene, discovered two cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Artishan, I don't know how to do that, found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. Passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, something Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Mr. Artisan? I think it was Artesian, something like that. Mr. Artesian was questioned on scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Artisan passenger was his sister. Oh no. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. So that lady that we saw in the quick flashback on the second one, was that his sister? And her room was closed off in the house. He said he didn't want to go in there. Was she at all involved in the third one? She was in that building that she said she was trapped and she couldn't feel her legs. She couldn't get out. That had to be her. Wow. Okay. I'm starting to see where these are like coming together. What do we got here? Line 1, line 2, line 3. Line 1, 2, and 3. They're not really like labeled in any way, are they? Oh, maybe it's these things that are circled. 20F fatal accident. Are there 3 things circled? Maybe. Here we go. So we got 20F fatal accident, empty whiskey, out of control? Maybe those are what it is? Let's try 20F fatal, was it fatal accident? Yeah. There's a dash though. Fatal accident. Maybe. Empty whiskey in all caps. Oh, these are all in all caps. Empty whiskey. Out of control. Oh, I hit tab to go down to the next line. I keep forgetting that is not it. Out of control. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's not even getting past the first line here. Let's try putting these in all caps. Fatal accident. There we go. Yeah, baby.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James.
Reporting officer.
Finally.
Interview. 7,000 MF. Okay. Let's go down.
It's not like him. At all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
We're in a whole new place. Door slammed shut behind us. What? This doesn't make sense to you. Nope. I agree. You step out into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Say something, your vision is blurry? Is that what it said? Okay, can't do anything with any of this. Driving home, don't have that fifth pint. First steps to recovery. Was I the one that was drunk and hit him? You tense up. Someone else is here. Can't go through there. Okay. I mean, I assume that's where they're going, but I feel like that's the obvious thing. Hopefully there's a different twist than that, because if this is just leading to the fact that I'm the one that was drunk and I'm hiding, I can't bear what I did, so I am in this coma and I'm refusing to acknowledge that I'm the one that caused the accident. That's going to be a little bit of a letdown. That's kind of predictable, so I'm hoping there's some big twist. We'll find out. Yo, you grab keys from the table. They weigh heavy in your hands. Doesn't look like I can do anything with the computer. They are all locked. I have keys. Okay, let's keep going down this way before I go into the open doors. Ooh, it's not locked. You only caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why there are no details here. Kind of freaky. It's very eerie in here. Oh my goodness. Another door you never opened. You don't know what is in here. Wow, I didn't expect that to open. Okay, now let's backtrack before we go through there. Well, here's where we started. You spent most waking moments in here. The only video they have, some horror compilation trash. Fly safe. Oh look, the abandoned house. There's like the snowy place we were in. There's all the puzzles and stuff, probably for like codes and things. Guess that's all kind of relatable to what we've been experiencing together. Can I turn off the light? No. Okay. Stairwell, exit, observation room, reception, surgery, home care, and coma ward. Can I sanitize my hand? Be hygiene. You wash your hands. I can't believe that's actually a thing. I didn't expect that to actually work. Okay. That's it? Ooh, that bed's like all flipped over. This would have been Henning's bed. It's cold to the touch. Now, Henning is the other person that was in our accident, wasn't it? Cold to the touch. I assume that maybe means he's dead. Something. Oh, we got a cassette.
We found
It's a recording of Officer Williams.
While his sister died in the car next to him, while Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
She was alive. She was trapped, though, it sounds like. But if my character was the drunk one, then, he might have been incapacitated and I didn't realize what was going on. Ooh, maybe I can get in here now. No, I found those keys. I didn't know if maybe... Okay, let's continue onward. Let's see, what do I see? Day room, pre-surgery. Okay. No, I already had the keys. Oh, I thought it made the sound of unlocking there for a second. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. Okay. What was that? Almost like we hear water dripping. Kind of freaked out when I pushed on that door. I wonder if someone breathes on your neck, standing over you. Okay. Locked. What do these keys go to then? Also locked. Okay. Onward, you feel dread in the pit of your stomach.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
This was him trying to get the heart going again?
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10. Come on.
What do I need to do? Oh, it's shining on me now. You see that? Do I need to turn everything on? Oh gosh, freaked me out. Okay. I don't...
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
I can't tab over to, like, change anything. I don't remember what I need to do here. Oh, wait a minute. He said, what, 100 joules? Maybe that's what this J is here. This is wild. There we go.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Amp to 10, okay. Okay, now what? What button do I hit? Oop! That wasn't right. That's still at 10. This? I'm missing something. Frequency, joule.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
Awaiting X-ray data. I've got it at 100. Got this at, I got it at 10.
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Here we go. Now we're making progress.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's
It
keep
sounds
going.
just like what we
Increase
were
again.
experiencing.
360, charge full.
It is funny how this is like we're hearing it and seeing it in a whole different light
Come
here
on,
at the moment.
360, hurry.
I'm going. And 360.
Clear. Well,
Okay.
would you look at that? Seems we have a pulse.
Do I even want to know what the drill is going to be used
Stable.
for?
We need to run an X-ray right away.
Okay, the X-ray was on this right here, right?
Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it
Is
going
this
now,
thing?
please.
I don't remember. Here, I'll turn those off. Can I put numbers in here? What was used for the X-ray? I don't remember. Awaiting X-ray
Where are we
date.
with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Was it 86 or something like that? No, it's not letting me do anything with that. Oh, maybe this? Okay, we got the CC8. Oh, that's where I'm remembering 86. All right, Doc, I need another tip. What am I supposed to do?
With that X-ray. Let's get it going now, please.
Turn that off. Okay, that must be what I'm doing wrong. I've got things on that aren't supposed to be.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't want to activate the drill.
The drill, please.
Yeah, it's on. Oh, what else did I have to do with that? Was this involved with the drill? I don't think it was. Okay, that's on. Maybe I gotta go back. Aha, here we go. Okay, I had to change the camera view.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. Oh, that was pretty gross. Okay, we're all the way back here now. Okay, the house abandoned. Looks like it's on fire. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There is a door to the hall. Okay, go to the hall. Oh, I just realized I still got my caps on. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever. Only this time, the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. See, does it give us an option to like go into other rooms again? Same as ever, stairs, door to the living room, and door to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Okay, look around. Is the utility closet still here? There is a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Read the writing. Happy New Year, 1986. On another banner, oh, that was the combination to get into the lock, wasn't it? Weird place to hang it. Talk to Jen. She's too far away and the room is too loud. Go to Jen. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug and you're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. Yes? You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyways and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Okay. Get a drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for your big trip. We'll say yes. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not mess up so much. She's going to miss you. You are going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There is so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Okay, get a drink. Oh, I am going to get drunk, aren't I? You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Okay. Look around. The room is full. There is a utility room and writing on the wall. Go to utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks. A collector. Although he does actually drink them too. There is a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Read the card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Oh, this is what he gave us. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around about you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Talk to Dad? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go to Dad? Take a drink. Go back. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room about you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Go to kitchen. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. Oh no. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Okay, go upstairs. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Go to hallway. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through, and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. What? Go to Jen. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Talk to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Help, Jen. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Why is that going on? Why is that overlapping on the top? Go upstairs. I don't understand. Get out. I'm sorry, I don't understand. What was it? It's all my fault? Is that what it was? It was my fault. Is that her? What do I do? Help?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Oh. Clearly he's to blame for this. You are standing in the hallway. Something had stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Say no? Help Jen. Go to car. Leave house. You need to tell me which room you want to go to. Go to hallway. How about look around? Doors to the kitchen, living room leading from here, while stairs take... Oh, let's even go upstairs now. Go upstairs. You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. Go outside. There's no point till you find those car keys. Get keys. Find keys. Go to living room. Maybe they're in there. You're sure your keys are in the living room. The living room has as much more relaxing atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Has a much more relaxing. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Go to coffee table. Look around. A coffee table, a drink cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Drinks cabinet. Get a drink. Coffee table. Go to coffee table. Look at coffee table. Drinks on coasters like proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. Move coats. Move drinks. Go to chair. Check chair. Go to mum. Wait a minute. Go to mum. There we go. What do we do? Your mum is pouring a drink. Go to cabinet. Look at cabinet. Your mum's collection of wines and spirits. Definitely no keys here. Look at chair. Friends in conversation, jackets and coats everywhere. Check jackets. Check coat. Look at coffee table. Was there another drinks on coasters like proper? You can't see your keys. Well, when all else fails, look around. So no drinks at the cabinet, no drinks at the table, or no keys at the cabinet, no keys at the table. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Look at coats. Oh, I didn't type it in right. Okay, you search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Okay. Go back. Keys in hand, you head back into the hallway. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. Well, neither are we, it sounds like. You can handle it though. You know the roads like the back of your hand, don't you? No. Go outside. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. Oh wow, we actually heard that. The cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house and the car sits at the front of the house. I don't know why we would want to go into the back of the house. Go to car. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you to maybe use the keys in your hand. Use the keys. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with the seat belts, your sister opens the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. Read the note. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." Well, that makes a lot of sense now. The car is freezing. Both you and Jen have your seatbelts on and are ready to go. It's time to go. Drive? The car doesn't move, given that the engine isn't actually on. It's like you've never driven before. Put in keys. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. Turn the keys. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. That sounds good. Drive? The car squeals but stays stationary. Gosh, talk about step by step. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. Put in drive. I don't know, release brake. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Drive. You put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway like a first-time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. No. I am driving, very drunk, on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Well, let's turn right, because if we turn right, it means we won't cross traffic, right? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Turn right. You don't want to, but you had better ask Jen for directions. Wake up, Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Ask Jen. Whoa! I'm typing drunk now. Ask Jen. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Great. Go left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Slow down. That's not what really happened,
You're
though,
all
is
over
it?
the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange. There is a set of highlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Okay, swerve? You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The
James,
outside
for fuck's
joins.
sake, pull over.
The whole world around you begins to scream.
James!
Oh.
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
What? You wake up in the car, your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Do I need to look at this thing? Okay, I didn't know if staring into that is something I'm supposed to do. Unbuckle. I'm sorry, let's see, remove seat belt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of the car. Let's see, help Jen. You can't do anything for her right now. You need to help yourself now. Get out of car. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your something. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car has smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing, holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. What? I don't give this to the other person, do I? Go to blue car. How much you want to bet? The door is jammed. You don't have time for messing around like this, James. Let's see. Look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the crashed car to the sky above. Exterior lights flickering on and off. I got a feeling that I moved this stuff over to, let's see, holding the whiskey bottle. Let's see, throw whiskey. You can't just toss this away without thinking. They will find it and they will come to you. Well, how do I go to the other car? Go to blue car. I thought that's what I typed. Car's jammed. Passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. Go to passenger. Don't understand. Well, I can't throw the whiskey. Put whiskey down. Well, that's not smart thinking, James, is it? They will eventually find it and they will link it to you. How about put whiskey in blue car? That's a big command, though. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the chill of their sirens, the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then, very deliberately, spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. This is terrible. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site and in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Oh, what did we, like, oh. It's like flashing at me now. I want to say we did, what, like talk to silhouette or something to that effect? You try to talk, but you are not making any sense. Oh, wait a minute. I had to move something last time, didn't I? Let's see, look around. The red and blue flashing lights are causing the pain in your head to be all the more severe. Can I look at this thing now? It's got the weird flashing lights and stuff going on. 2205. I wonder if that's like when the accident occurred. I bet that's when the accident happened. Talk to person. You try to talk, not making any sense. Go to person. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases.
I know you.
You fall to the ground.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember.
It was all your fault.
It was all your fault.
Oh, is he ramming that?
How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it.
Am I like ramming my head into this?
Say it. Tell them.
Oh, look at that. It's like looking
Listen
at me.
to yourself.
Can I?
has to end, James.
Okay.
Do you not understand?
Do I have to type it? All my fault.
This episode you're having must come to an end.
Okay, but how?
Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember?
Well, how do I make it stop? Something familiar
Stop
about this
the
bed.
session, Mr. Asian.
What they did to you. I can
Go
barely
back
even
to
see
where
that
we
bed.
started.
Whoa! What's going on?
Put
That's
an
locked.
end to this nightmare.
What? Oh my goodness.
You can do this, James. You can let go.
This is freaky. Ah! Can't go in there. What? Dr. Alexander is always watching remotely. I don't know if anyone else has something for him. Can I turn it off?
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
What? Is that how it ends? We'll give it a second here, see if something else happens. Ah! Wow. That was pretty wild. I gotta say, after the second one, I was like, I don't think these are connected at all. But then after the third one, I was like, they are kind of connected. And then the fourth episode really kind of like brings it all together. Why things looked and sounded kind of weird at times. The starting of the heart was actually like him being worked on. That's kind of fun. I gotta say though, I was hoping for a better twist. I really was. I think once it came to realize that this was like me burying what really happened, immediately the first thought that came to mind was, oh my gosh, she's dead because of me. I was probably drunk or something. But that just seemed so obvious to me that I was like, there's got to be some other twist. It's like they had this huge buildup of all these weird, crazy twists and turns, things that made no sense, and suddenly it starts coming together. It's like, I wanted it to be different. I wanted it to be something I didn't see coming at all. See if anything happens here. There we are, sessions 1 through 4. That was wild. I did enjoy it. There was one spot there where I hit some kind of a hiccup with the drilling machines. I might even try to like just edit that down some just so it doesn't hinder the flow of things too much. But I enjoyed that. That was kind of wild. Getting to walk through the hospital, that was kind of a cool thing too. I still think out of all 4 sections though, the first section was my favorite. I enjoyed cracking the codes and entering the codes in the station. That was kind of cool. But there was just something about that first one where it's like you're walking around, you're almost picturing it in your mind, and then it turns into like the flip side of that, or the the inverse of that, and it's becoming this scary moment. And I felt like I was the one sitting at the computer and somebody was sneaking up on me. That was super cool. I was really kind of hoping to have that same kind of a thrill in the other 3 chapters, but it wasn't. It was just a connected story, but nothing wrong with that. It's just that's what I was kind of hoping for. But yeah, you'll have to let me know which chapter was your favorite in the comment section. What section of it was your least favorite? I'd like to also hear maybe that as well, because for me, it would probably be the lab, especially the last part of it. It's not the tinkering with the machines and figuring out how those had to work and everything, but in fact, I enjoyed the scientists and stuff that were talking there. It felt very questionable. Like, I didn't know if I could actually trust these people. It was kind of cool about that. But the cipher at the very end, I think that one just really ruined it for me because couldn't figure it out. Could not figure it out. Even when I looked up the answer, I still couldn't even figure out what the connection was to the little cipher thing we were looking at. I didn't like that part. But yeah, at this point, I think I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. If you got some other fun little games like this you think you would enjoy seeing me play, make sure you leave those in the comments as well. Most of the games that I've played on this channel have come as recommendations from you all, and I really appreciate that. Until next time, continue to be safe out there, buddy. I'll see you on the next one.